Hello and welcome to Wheelock College for today's segment of Inquiry in Action. I'm your host, Dr. Chuck Vidler, and today we will be exploring the nature of matter. When you are done with this lesson, you should be able to demonstrate classifications and models of matter. Most of us have some sense of what matter is made of. We have an idea of atoms and molecules, but few of us can say with assurance that our conceptions are accurate or are useful for understanding properties of everyday objects. This exploration will raise a number of questions about why liquids behave the way they do. We can better understand the nature and properties of liquids and other materials if we have an understanding of what they are made of and how they are put together. Many of us are aware that atoms and molecules are the building blocks of all matter, but sometimes we may have difficulty making a connection between this knowledge and our real-life experiences. The materials for this experiment can be found in any household. Remember, you can study science in your own home. All you need is ordinary aluminum foil, a simple pair of scissors, and of course, your science notebook. Now that we know what we're going to do, let's go over to the lab, your kitchen, and have some fun. Did you ever wonder that this is made from the same stuff as this, which is made from the same stuff as this? It's aluminum. Everything has to be made of something, which is why matter matters. Hello again. Let's get started with our inquiry-based experiment. Remember, allow yourself to be curious, ask plenty of questions, and enjoy being a learner. Take your piece of aluminum foil, which is approximately 10 inches by 10 inches, and place it flat in front of you on the table. Draw a picture of this piece of aluminum foil in your science notebook. Imagine cutting the aluminum foil in half multiple times. To model your thought activity, draw some cut lines on your diagram in your science notebook. Next, let's cut the foil. Cut the aluminum foil in half so you end up with a 10-inch by 5-inch rectangle. Now, cut the rectangle in half again. Repeat this step by continually cutting the new piece of aluminum foil in half. Continue to do this until you physically can't cut the aluminum foil in half anymore. I have a challenge for you. Do you think the smallest piece of aluminum could get any smaller? How small could your piece be cut until it is no longer aluminum? If you could shrink down to the atomic level, how do you think it would look? Think about this at home, but for now, let's head back to Inquiry Central. So what is going on here? Well, take a look at this three-dimensional block of aluminum. This block is made from the same stuff as the foil. Imagine we pounded this cube flat, then repeatedly cut smaller and smaller pieces of the aluminum until we couldn't cut it anymore. When does this small piece of matter, the aluminum, cease to be aluminum? If we could shrink down to the level at which our piece becomes invisible, we would still be able to cut this piece of aluminum many more times before we finally reach an atom. When you get to the single aluminum atom, the piece you are left with is only 10 to the negative 12 meters. That's a trillionth of a meter. This atom of aluminum, represented on the periodic table, is one of the building blocks of matter. Matter is anything that takes up space. When two or more atoms are joined together, we have a molecule. At the atomic level, the manner in which these atoms and molecules are arranged indicate whether the substance is a solid, liquid, or a gas. In our case, we have a metal, aluminum, which is a solid. I hope you had fun conducting these investigations and learned a bit about science inquiry and the nature of matter. That's all the time we have for today. This is Dr. Chuck Vidler for Inquiry in Action. We'll see you next time.